Allah allegedly gives Southwest governors an 8 days ultimatum to dissolve Amotekun police. An unconfirmed report from a Facebook user has suggested that the cow headers group have given Southwestern governors an ultimatum till the 20th of January to dissolve the security outfit it just unveiled, Amotekun. According to the release, the Nigerian Armed Forces and Police Forces are the ones designated to address the security challenges of Nigeria. It should be recalled that the security outfit was inaugurated a week ago by Southwestern governors. The governors so far have argued that it is to strengthen the security of the Southwestern region and not to create any ethnic division. However, the initiative has been met with several reactions from different personalities. And from one of the posts, it says, we are giving the Yoruba at least from now till January 20th to dissolve that security outfit, or we go into full-blown or maybe a fight, says by Yerima. Yerima Shetima, the leader of Arewa Youth Congress. According to him, we have the Nigerian police and the army who are designated to do the works of security in this country. I see no reason why the Yoruba will come up with their own security when they know it's an Hausa man that is leading, and it is our right to secure others. If after 20th of this month they don't dissolve that outfit, there will be what they don't really expect in this country. I promise we'll separate everybody. What nonsense are these Yorubas doing? They betrayed us. So guys, some people will just come here and be saying, fake news, fake news. Of course, if it is fake news, that's your own opinion. But we know that as soon as they launched this Amotekun, that was when the northern group, the youth, came up and said no, they are not going to agree with it. But in another breath, I saw when this man was talking, I heard when this man was talking about this same Yerima Shetima, that they commended the governors for doing that, the Southwest governor for doing that. At times they will still go back again and be saying different things. Well, we don't even know who is who, but the one that is on record is from the youth from the north. They gave the first statement before other people started giving their own statement. You could recall that a day before the launch, the federal government summoned the Southwest governors, and we were like, this program has been on for a very long time. They've been preparing for this program, for this project. And why is it that they didn't get to know about all of this? Is because they wanted the Southwest governors to come and explain to them how they are going to go about this Amotekun of a project or program, whatever you want to call it. So for the past how many months, almost like 9 months, 9 months or so, or 7 months, thereabouts. So the federal government didn't know, or they want to tell us they never heard about all of these things. And unfortunately, you see that most of the governors who have been attending the meeting, they have been going, through with the meeting and all of that. A day before that time, some of them were trying to exonerate themselves, giving excuses that, they were busy, they would not be around, and all sorts of. And meanwhile, we still heard from other sources that some of the governors trying to exonerate themselves, so they don't want to be seen as if maybe they are trying to work against the federal government. But the question is that if the federal government wasn't aware or not comfortable with the program, they ought to have called them. In fact, they wouldn't have allowed them to even prepare to the day that they were supposed to launch it, and a day before that time you are coming out to tell them that they should come. You are not summoning them to come and explain what. So that is where the whole thing is getting confused and getting twisted. And also, a day after, this northern youth came up with this issue, and they said they are going to tell Buhari to stop it, and they called all the stakeholders that they are going to stop it. And again, these people came out again, this Miyetti Allah, saying, oh, it's not as if they are condemning it, but they are saying they know that if they try to use it against their people, then people now said, why would they use it against your people? Is it in your domain they are doing this in? And if you like he's saying that if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. If your people are not going to go against any law or the constitution of that state or those states or that region, why not? Everybody is free to do whatever he wants to do. But if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. So they are agitated already. And they said, oh, that they are not only in Nigeria, they know how to fight injustice. They don't fight injustice not only in Nigeria, but they do it outside the country. So some people will now come and tell us, oh, they didn't say so, they didn't say so. Oh, they are just a rumor, they are just fake news. Just be there and be saying rumor. But with these three instances, the federal government summoning them a day before the launch, and the northern youth coming to say they are telling Buhari to stop them. So what are we expecting again? What are we talking about? I'm yet coming out to say that, oh, I hope they are not targeting the herdsmen, that if they try it, they know how to fight injustice, they have mercenaries. That was what they said. It's in the public domain. So let us see what is going to happen at the end of the day, whether this ultimatum is going to be true. But if there's anything to go by what we are hearing, of course we are not going to dispute that. We are not going to, wave it off, because from onset, right from the day of the launch, and even before the launch, we know what has been playing out. So it is now to now believe those, or to have a better understanding of what these people are really talking about. They are really talking about, and what they really want, and what they really mean. And they were like, oh, the Southwest governors should have waited for this state policing, of course, which they know, and they've been giving excuses, because they are the one behind the state policing, because they don't want the state policing to function, or to come to play. And they'll be giving all these excuses. Oh, the politicians might use them against the opposition and all of that. And we have been saying that the advantages are more than the disadvantages. Why can't you look into it? And the same thing, now this thing that has been going back and forth, the state policing that has been going back and forth, that you people don't want, and you are expecting the Southwest people to wait, and you see things going the way they ought not to. So they are playing games, and people are seeing all of those things. They are seeing, everybody seeing the handwriting on the wall, because I see no reason why they are agitated, they are angry with this. From all indications, they are not happy with this Amotekun. They are not happy about it at all. But there's nothing they can do about it. But let us see whether the Southwest governors will give in, whether they will be intimidated, into dissolving this whole thing. Because whether they are giving ultimatum or not, but we know quite well that these people are not happy. They are not happy with this Amotekun. And someone says here that, what mad effrontery? Anyway, let's wait and see. Someone say Yorubas can never be trusted. If cow breeders give them money and promise them hollowed and second-hand political appointments, they are likely to fall victims of such lies, deceits, and deceptions. Never trust Yorubas; they are too afraid. And as long truth for money for political corruption. Yoruba never take risk, unlike the Igbos. Perhaps most of them are going into hidings. It goes beyond that, because if you are, we should not just be dwelling on you trying to look down on others. Everybody is coming together, because no, with all of these things, they still came up with this. They still have that guts. They have that boldness to even establish this Amotekun. And lots of people have been praising them for this initiative. So it doesn't really matter, but at least they have done something. Let's not try to aggravate the whole thing, because those are the things that these other people are really looking for, so that these two regions, that they will continue to get at each other. By the time they, as long as you are getting at each other, they will be happy that there's confusion among the two regions, which we are not supposed to be doing. Whatever that you want to do, that is okay, good and fine. People will support you, and they got a lot of commendations, and people really appreciate their efforts on bringing this Amotekun, to reality. Someone says these people are a bunch of illiterates. If not, they should have known that the state is independent and has the right to any security measure they see fit. Someone says Miyetti is now Nigerian government. They are ordering elected governors to cancel the jointly policy formed for the benefit of their zone. Southwest governors, if you listen to these illiterates, then Nigerian democracy is in trouble. Let them go and face Boko Haram they created. They are very arrogant, and they are they are deriving power and authority from. And where are they deriving power and authority from? Not even an association of Arewa, but association of headers. cow businessmen giving ultimatum to elected governors of a political zone. Someone says, please, are we sure they say so? If yes, then Nigeria is in real trouble. They've been fomenting a statement. Have we not been hearing them? The the northern youth came up with that this before this one. The northern youth were the first people that made statement that they are not in support of it. I'm not sure people are really know what is happening. They said, let me even try to explain it better. These northern youth claimed that this Amotekun is just like a IPOB and Boko Haram, because IPOB is a terrorist group and Boko Haram, of course, we know it's a terrorist group. So they are equating Amotekun with a IPOB and a this. That was what they said. They were the one that first made that statement. The northern youth came up with that statement, and they are urging the Buhari-led administration to make sure that the Amotekun does not see the daylight, that it has to be, taken away or cancelled. They said it, so I don't know why people are saying if they say so. And the same message is still coming from that region. So what are we talking about? But just like somebody said, let us see whether the governors will yield to this threat or of these people. Someone says, Yoruba, Yoruba, Yoruba. How many times did I call you? You better be bold or you die. Forget about empty threats. Fulanis cannot fight the whole Nigeria. Do not sell your unborn generation to these slaves. Do not be afraid of these slaves. They are empty threats. They can do nothing. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning this new developments. We hope they did not say so, and because the ones that have made mention of it, equating it with a IPOP, with a Boko Haram, and urging the president not to allow this Amotekun to take place. So what do we have to say to that? Leave your comments below and let's hear your take. Bye.